All right, 8.2 is solving problems that involve rates. So last chapter we looked at how to find unit rate, so this basically just builds on that idea. First of all, we're going to find the unit rate. Second, we're going to solve. So for example, a 50 liters of oil costs $163. How much oil could you buy for $30? Well, not very much, probably. But first of all, we need to figure out how much it costs. Find the unit rate first, per 1 liter. So usually you want the cost per whatever. In this case, it's cost per liter. So if I'm looking at liters, I'm looking at liters up here. I got 50 liters to 1 liter. I have to divide by 50. So that means my cost for 50 liters, which is 163, must also be divided by 50. So I have 163 divided by 50 is 3.26. So $3.26 per liter. Per liter. Now, how much can you buy for $30? Well, let's see here. How many times does 3.26 go into 30? That's what I'm asking. So if I take $30, divide by $3.26, because remember that's $3.26 per 1 liter, that'll get me how many liters I can buy. So I get 30 divided by $3.26 is equal to about 9.2 liters. So that means that for $30 I can buy 9.2 liters of oil. Example 2. It takes 3 minutes and 25 seconds to fill 75-liter gas tank. How long will it take to fill a 55-liter gas tank? Okay. First thing I want to do is convert the minutes to seconds. Minutes and seconds, where I have minutes and seconds, just straight to minutes. And the way that I do that is I want to take my 25 seconds, and to convert it to minutes, I need to divide by 60. So I take 25 divided by 60, and it's equal to 0.42. 0.42 minutes. I also have 3 minutes, so that means that 3 minutes and 25 seconds is equal to 3 minutes, 0.42. So 3.42 minutes. Now I have a decimal form that I can use in an equation. Next thing, so it takes 3 minutes and 25 seconds to fill a 75-liter gas tank. So again, what are we going to try to find? The unit rate? Yep. And we're going to try to find per liter. How long does it take per liter? So I'm going to try to, that's 1 liter. So I have 3 minutes and 25, or 3.42 minutes per 75 liters. So how do I get to 1 liter? Oh yeah, I divide by 75, right? To get to 1. So that means for this I have to divide by 75. So I take 3.42, divide by 75, and it's equal to 0.046. 0.046. So it takes 0.046, remember this is in minutes, per liter. So how long does it take to fill a 55-liter gas tank? So for 55 liters, how am I going to figure that out? Well, if it's 0.046 minutes per liter, for 55 I just multiply it. So I have 0.046 times 55. So I keep that on my calculator, times it by 55, and I get 2.5. 2.5 minutes. So it takes 2.5 minutes for 55 liters. Example 3. The adult dosage of an antibiotic is 25 milliliters per 80 kilogram person. And this is accurate. I mean, if you, like my wife works with premature babies, so she's a nurse in the, what we call the NICU, the neonatal intensive care unit, and little babies have a certain amount of antibiotic or a certain amount of medicine that they can have per, and this medicine is per kilogram or per, and so they have to, nurses in the ward have to figure out, okay, well, how much medicine am I going to give? And they have to actually do these calculations. So the adult dosage is 25 per 80 kilogram. How much medicine is needed for 95 kilogram? So again, we're just going to find how many milliliters per 1 kilogram. So per 1 kilogram, looking at kilograms, this is my full unit rate full rate because I have milliliters and kilograms. So I divide it by 80. So I'm going to have to divide 25 by 80. So 25 divided by 80 is 0.31. 0.31. If you were in a hospital, you probably would go 3125, so let's do 3125 to be as accurate as possible. So 0.3125 milliliters per 1 kilogram. Again, I'm looking at 95 kilograms. So for 95 kilograms, I'm just going to take your rate of 0.3125 and multiply it by 95, right? Because per kilogram, it's that. So for 95 kilograms, multiply it by 95. So I have my rate there, multiply by 95. I get 29.69. 29.69 milliliters of antibiotic for a 95 kilogram person. Last example. So store A has 350 milliliter cans. The cans are 24 cans for $5.99. Store B has 350 milliliter cans. They got 3 cases of 12, which are basically 36 cans, for $9.99. So we have to find the cost per can, right? So for store A, cost per can, per 1 can. So this is 24 cans. So divide by 24 to get to 1 can, divide by 24, the actual price. So I have $5.99 divided by 24, which is around, we'll say 0.2425. So 0.25, 25 cents per can. Store B, again, I want per 1 can. Here we have 36 cans, so I have to divide by 36. Oops. Divide by 36, so divide top and bottom, just like equivalent fractions. So I have $9.99 divided by 36 is 0.28. 0.28. So which is the better deal? Store A. The next question, what other factors should be considered? Well, what do you think? There's a few that I can think of. Well, at least one. First of all, how far is the store? If I have to drive way, way, way up to the other side of town to get to the store that's a better deal, well, I'm probably going to stick to the store that's closer, right? That's at least one factor. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Another factor that could be considered, how far is the store? You could think, that's the only one I can think of. I'm sure you can think of more. That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. So just basically looking at unit rates, and it's a good idea to think of other factors for sure, because I mean, we're in real world situations here, right? Finding unit rates and then solving equations or questions based on the unit rates.